Hello, boys and girls. I guess I should introduce myself first. My name is Ernie Tudball. You can call me Mr. Tudball. And several of my friends have been reading the Bible stories on the internet for all the little boys and the girls out there. So I thought I would read the one to you. It is from the Bible for children, and it is called A Favorite Son Becomes a Slave. It is about Joseph from the Old Testament. It was written by Edward Hughes. It was illustrated by Byron Unger and Lazarus, and it was adapted by Emma Kerr and Sarah S. Produced by Bible for Children, 2007, Bible for Children, Inc. Isaac was very happy. His son Jacob was home. Even Esau welcomed the brother he once vowed to kill. But Jacob's sons were not happy because Joseph, their younger brother, was father's favorite. Joseph's brothers became more angry when he told them his dreams. My sheaf of grain stood tall, and my brother's sheaves bowed in honor, Joseph said. This dream meant Joseph would be more important than his brothers. In Joseph's second dream, the sun, the moon, and the stars bowed down to him. Even his father Jacob was angry at him for putting himself above his parents and the brothers. One day Jacob sent Joseph to the field where his brothers tended their flocks. His brothers saw him coming. "Let's kill this dream," they muttered. Joseph did not know the danger before him. Reuben, the oldest brother, disagreed. "We must not shed the blood," he said. "See, here's the pit. Let him die there." Reuben planned to rescue Joseph at nightfall. When Joseph arrived, his brothers grabbed him and took off the colored coat Jacob had specially made for his favorite son. Then they threw him into the awful pit. While Reuben was absent, a caravan of camels drew near on their way to distant Egypt. "Let's sell Joseph," cried Judah, his brother. The deal was made. They sold Joseph for 20 pieces of silver. Tearful and afraid, Joseph watched helplessly as the lurching camel led him away from his family and homeland. "Is this Joseph's coat? It's bloody. We found it in the desert." The cruel brothers allowed Jacob to believe a wild animal had killed his favorite son. Jacob tore his clothes and mourned. Nobody could comfort him. In Egypt, Joseph must have been afraid and lonely. Maybe he longed for home, but he could not escape. He was a slave in the house of Potiphar, an important Egyptian. Potiphar saw that Joseph always worked hard and could be trusted. "All you do turns out well," Potiphar told Joseph one day. "God is with you. I want you to be my chief servant in charge of all of my business and the master of all of my other servants." God gave Potiphar good harvest and many riches because of Joseph. Now an important man, Joseph still trusted and served God faithfully, but trouble came to Joseph. Potiphar's wife was a wicked woman. She asked Joseph to take the place of her husband. Joseph refused. He would not sin against God by wronging Potiphar. When the woman tried to force him, he ran. But she caught and held his coat. "Your slave attacked me," Potiphar's wife complained. "See, here's his coat." Potiphar was angry. Maybe he knew his wife was lying, but he had to do something. What would he do? Potiphar put Joseph in prison. Although he was innocent, Joseph was not bitter or angry. Perhaps he was learning from his hardships that no matter where he was, if he honored God, God would honor him, even in jail. A favorite son becomes a slave. A story from God's Word in the Bible is found in Genesis 37 and 39. The end. I hope you enjoyed this first installment of the life of Joseph. Tune in later for more in the life of Joseph. Bye-bye now. Stay safe.